welcome to our last module on how to make an effective pitch. My name is Heather Heath, and I am the UW host for this challenge. Now that you have made it through the entrepreneurial process and have identified problems and discussed them with potential customers, identified solutions with a strong value proposition, identified your target market and competition, and finally built your business and revenue models, it's time to put it all together for your final pitch. Entrepreneurs pitch their ideas to convince people to buy or invest in their products or services. A pitch is a short but persuasive explanation between 45 and 90 seconds of your product, service, technology, or social enterprise. As you prepare your pitch, you should look at your recording device, whether it's an iPhone, computer, or tablet, while speaking in a confident tone and manner. Make sure to smile and use lots of facial expressions. Identify the problem that your product or service is solving. Describe what your product or service is and how it works. Convince your audience to want to hear more about, buy, or invest in your product, service, technology, or social enterprise. Your pitch will be effective if you keep eye contact with the camera, use confident body language, and you are excited about your product or service. Don't forget that practice is very important in making an effective pitch. Don't be afraid to practice again and again. In fact, as you do, you might even find yourself adapting to your approach. Confident body language involves standing up straight, keeping your chin up, no fidgeting, your hands out of your pockets and away from your face, and positive facial expressions. Try out the body language game in this module to learn how confident body language and speaking in a powerful and excited tone of voice can add emotion to your pitch. All entrepreneurs need to appear confident when pitching their business ideas, even if they are really nervous. Giving an effective pitch involves courage, which is all about stepping out of your comfort zone in order to accomplish great things. Let's hear some advice from Kiri Blaney with Build Mothers Build the World about how to give a compelling pitch. So Kiri, can you talk a little bit about what the Elle Bogan competition is and the Elle Bogan Foundation support?
Yeah, absolutely. So I participated in the Elle Bogan competition. It's a $50,000 competition for entrepreneurs on campus at UW. And this year we actually got to include some students from LCCC as well, which was awesome. But it is a entrepreneurship pitch competition specifically for students on campus. And I was able to kind of be a part of that this year, and in order to do that, I actually had to go through 3 rounds of competition, and a couple of them were in person, but the actual end final pitch was over Zoom, which was very interesting.
Gotcha. So how did you prepare your pitch for the Elle Bogan competition?
Because we went through 3 different kind of rounds, we prepared, I guess, different pitches for each one. And so obviously it was shorter in the beginning and got longer towards the end, but they all basically had the same components. And that really is focusing on what your market is, what your product is, kind of what differentiates you from all of your different other competitors, and how you project yourself growing in the next couple years and what that looks like.
So do you have any secret tips for a great pitch?
I think some of the things that were most beneficial for me, being a nonprofit especially, it's important to differentiate yourself from the very beginning. And so for us, the best way that we could do that was kind of through that empathy check with people and making people feel something. And so really at the beginning of our final pitch, I just told my story as a mom who was going to college and what that looked like for me. And, the fact that I'm not unique. There's actually a lot of mothers that go out through the same thing that I did. And then I actually showed a video from some other mothers that kind of, helped us show that there are lots of people out there that need this, not just me. And I really think that the individual stories of all the different mothers and kind of what they had to go through really kind of pulled at people's heartstrings. And I feel like that really helped us. But I think having a big, solid intro that really kind of introduces your business or your organization and differentiates yourself from other people, whether that's through kind of that heart tug that we did with an emotional appeal, or if it's through, big solid facts, or if it's through a video, something like that, that just really differentiates yourself from the very beginning.
So our participants, for their final pitch, they'll be submitting a video. And so what was the most helpful for you when you pitched your idea, your final pitch over Zoom?
Yeah, Zoom is definitely a different atmosphere than in person. And I think it's important to videotape yourself doing the pitch multiple times. Because there are little things that you do that you don't pick up on, like messing with your hands or messing with your hair or whatever it is while you're doing the pitch online. And it's also making sure that you're still maintaining eye contact, even if you've got other things on your screen to the side or whatever it is, making sure that you still have that eye contact, because that's important for people to know that you're focused on what you're doing.
One final question for you, Kiri. What helped you the most with perfecting your pitch, with the content and also the delivery of it?
I would say talking to other people who are kind of outside our organization, who know nothing about it, because they're the people that are going to be able to give you the best feedback on what else you need to add for people to understand what you're trying to accomplish and what your business really is. So being able to get outside opinions is very important. And then again, just watch yourself over and over again. Make changes. Don't be afraid to make changes as you go through the process. I think pitching is ever evolving, and you should learn from every time that you do it. So that's what I would say.
I know it can be nerve-wracking to stand in front of an audience or to record yourself pitching your business idea, but it will get easier the more you practice. Practicing reading, recording, and watching your pitch is the best way to evaluate and improve your skills and final pitch. We have included a pitch checklist in this module to make sure you have included the most important elements in your final pitch. We have also included a fill-in-the-blank template to help get your script going. Here is an example of my pitch. To the right, you can see how I filled my business ideas into the template to make a complete script. Now it's your turn to write your script. Remember to keep practicing. We cannot wait to see all your business ideas come to light. Now let's go. Ready, set, pitch.